5 ways to find the best converting content. If you want to make money online, you have to find content that converts. You have to do it immediately. How do you know that the content converts? Here are 5 indicators that would help you craft content strategy that would take your business to the next level. You have to add these factors together. No one factor predominates. Social media popularity. When stuff gets popular on social media in your niche, sit up and pay attention. It seems that people who truly matter in your niche, and I'm talking about the movers and shakers, find something interesting about a particular piece of content. Pick apart that content, because if it gets their attention and becomes viral because they keep talking about it, it's a good idea to come up with similar content. Influence your popularity. If it seems that the movers and shakers in your niche can't seem to shut up about a particular topic, you may want to investigate further. If you give them stuff to talk about, don't be surprised if they start promoting your content because it fits their agenda. You can piggyback on whatever credibility or niche authority they have managed to build for themselves. You get to benefit from their brand authority within your niche. Top search results with great backlinks. Another great way to find the best converting content is to do simple Google searches. Find keywords related to your niche and look them up on Google. You would see the top articles or content related to that content. Use tools like ahrefs.com to see the backlinks of these articles. If you notice that a lot of these backlink sources are credible in their own right, you may want to focus on top-ranked content that gets the most quality backlinks. You might want to reverse engineer that content. Great format. High-quality content converts well because it's formatted right. Even the most entertaining or most informative piece of content will not get read if it's formatted in a very intimidating way. Pay attention to the well-formatted content in your niche. Format your stuff the same way. Great call to action. When people read a piece of content, they read it because they want to solve a problem. They read it because they have some sort of need. As awesome as the information is, you should not leave them hanging. You have to remember that when people read your content and they continue to read it, there is a point where they have developed trust in you. Make use of that trust by calling these people to action. Maybe you can get them to sign up for your mailing list. Perhaps you can get them to click on ads. Whatever the case may be, they have to take action. Keep the tips above in mind to turbocharge your content. If your affiliate income is fairly low, it may be because you have not optimized your content to convert. The 5 hallmarks of solid social media content. Everybody is talking about social media marketing. Everybody is excited about how social media can help their business or help them build a solid brand online. This is all well and good, but the problem is most people neglect the power and importance of content in social media marketing. Too many people think that the secret to social media marketing is their brand presence on social media. This is wrong. Not only should you have a solid brand presence, but your brand presence must take the form most solid content that people would want to read and share on social media platforms. Here are the 5 hallmarks of great social media content. Great social signals. If you produce content that gets a lot of social signals like Facebook shares, Facebook likes, Twitter retweets, you know you're on the right track. This should be your metric for success on social media. Is your content resonating with your target audience members? Are you talking about stuff that they truly want to read? Because if they're not listening to you, they're probably not going to care about stuff that you're selling. It really doesn't get any more basic than that. Deep interlinks with other content from the same site. Really solid social media content on Twitter and other places are not islands. When people share content, the content grips the attention of the reader, but the reader has the opportunity to keep clicking links that take them deeper and deeper into the marketer's website. That's how you play the game. Don't just publish content with no links to your website or to your other properties or content. The more you get your reader to dwell on your site, the higher the chance that you would convert that person. Mentions influencers. Solid social media content mentions the names of movers and shakers in your niche. This increases the likelihood that these people would also promote your content. You're basically getting a free right-off-the-brand authority that they have developed for themselves. Reverse-engineered top niche content. Solid social media content is actually not original. Instead, they are based on themes and topics raised by content produced by other players in a niche. These are tried and proven attention getters. While these are original pieces of content, their themes and topics are not. Use that formula. Has your brand's unique spin. I wish I could tell you that you just need to copy and paste other people's topics and themes, and you will be successful on social media and marketing. Unfortunately, that would be a lie. You have to reverse engineer their hot content topics, but you have to produce original content. This means that you're going to have to improve on the content that's out there. You have to give it your brand's unique spin. What is it about your brand that would make your content unique? Do you focus on controversies? Do you focus on innovation? Your brand has to have its own distinct personality. Otherwise, you're going to be putting your social media content in the ridiculous position of being generic. Basically, your prospective reader would say to himself or herself, "I've seen this stuff before at other websites. Why should I read it from this website?" Keep the 5 hallmarks above in mind if you're serious about producing high-quality social media content. The key here is to get your content spread on social media. The hope is if it spreads far enough, your website gets a lot more links as well as more direct visitors. Increase the likelihood of that happening by making sure your content has all the 5 hallmarks described above. The money is in the list, but not in the way you think. How many times have you heard of the old saying among affiliate marketers, "The money is in the list"? Chances are you've heard of it quite a bit. The reason this saying is so popular in the affiliate marketing community is because it's absolutely true. However, you need to go past the saying. Simply building a list is not going to make your affiliate marketing business successful. That's just not going to happen. In fact, if you just put up a mailing list, chances are it's going to cost you money every month, and you'll have nothing to show for it. In other words, you'll be getting the same result as the vast majority of people who put up a mailing list. The reason for this is because they're not doing it the right way. You have to understand that the key to mailing list success is relationship building. That's what it is. It's a relationship. When people sign up for your mailing list, they want a relationship with your business. Give them that relationship. How? First, you need to build that relationship by actively listening. People sign up to your list not because they have nothing else better to do. They sign up because they have a need to fill. They have a problem to solve. Get to the root of these issues. Make sure that your updates to your mailing list reflect the answers to these issues. Next, you need to get your list members emotionally invested in what you're doing. They have to be made to feel like they matter. They have to be made to feel like they're part of something big or something great. If people feel that your business is just basically going on about its business on autopilot, people are really not going to care. They feel that it's going to succeed regardless of whether they have a role in it to play or not. So, they just step out. Finally, build a personal brand. You have to understand that people are not interested in a relationship with some faceless, distant, remote corporation. They also don't want to deal with an anonymous company. Instead, they want to be emotionally involved with, or at least have some sort of tie with a personal brand. In other words, their hopes and aspirations regarding the solution that they're looking for is tied into your personalization of your brand. That's how you get people emotionally invested. That's how you make them feel like you're listening to them. Keep these in mind, because otherwise your list is just not going to make any money. The old saying of, "the money is in the list," is just going to remain exactly that for you. A saying. Turn it into a reality. Build it on the solid foundation of a brand relationships.